Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariemajor, and in this video I want to talk about how we can heal the past, how we can change the past, how we can move through a different timeline, rewrite the past, all that fun stuff. So in my previous video I spoke about how um, time is an illusion, but how we can travel throughout time. We can time travel. And there's so many great movies, books about time travel. I really invite you to watch something like that. I just rewatched The Time Traveler's Wife, and then I want to watch a few other movies with more of the scientific background. But this will help us really get our brains used to the idea. And I really started diving deep into this because I just wrote my second book about how time is an illusion. But I really am trying to, I very much try to craft it around how we as human beings can make it work for us, how we can use time, how we can accept the idea of time on planet Earth, how we can bend time. And this has been really just like an interesting journey because I love it and I feel like I really have learned a lot, but also I know some days you're just the human mind has such a difficult time grasping all the ideas and the avenues, and I can feel like it sometimes dragging me back, like my ego's pulling me in a different direction. And I just really want to start creating content to help people really just begin to understand and reprogram. And there's a lot of teachers out there, a lot of thought leaders, a lot of people who are diving deep into all this idea about how time is an illusion. And I really invite you to just go into that with an open mind and start just playing around, be gentle, be playful about it, see the energy behind it. I can already see that even some like certain comments I got, it's interesting. Some are super positive on other platforms, and then some are so like just not nice, not friendly. And I get it though, because it's such a different concept and people don't really want to accept this idea because they like to stay in that they like to stay in that safety net, and we're really programmed and trained to stay in the safety net and not expand or evolve. And really, that is what our soul is here to do. That's what our soul desires to do. So, really coming to a place of accepting and allowing new ideas. And yeah, if it doesn't resonate for you, a lot of people maybe aren't ready to hear this, and we're all on all on a different journey and a different timeline, and respecting that is such a big part. Even now when I look back, there's certain things I'm like, wow, yeah, those things didn't manifest during that time because I wasn't ready. I was not ready to receive it mentally, to enjoy it, to allow it, to really fully understand it in true love and light. So there's just a lot of things about different timelines and people on their different journey. We're all, one, we are all part of this collective, the universe, but we also, our souls are on different timelines. It is going through different time space realities. So, back to the idea that, yeah, in my last video, you can go look it up. It's all about how you can time travel, how you can draw in more of your goals and dreams into your present moment now. Like, how can you get there on a sooner, quicker timeline? How can you quantum leap? How can you quantum jump? How can you just move and bend through time? So, I really recommend, if you like this video, go watch that video too. But back to the past. So, this is the interesting thing. I feel like I should have dramatic music. Dun, dun, dun. But, anyways, the past is Yeah, the past can be a difficult thing. A lot of times we think we know what happened in our past, but throughout time, which is interesting because time is an illusion, but throughout this energy and where we are now, we might be thinking of the past in a whole different light or in a whole different darker way. We're like adding on things that really didn't happen. We are, our brain, our ego is putting all this other stuff that wasn't even there. It wasn't, that's not even how it happened. So many people are walking through life thinking that happened to them when really it didn't. And they're all bitter and all upset. And they're like, oh, and they have this chip on their shoulder and they're just now walking through life upset, and that never even happened to them because they added on. They, your subconscious takes in everything that's around you. So things that are on the radio, TV, news, energy, people's conversations at coffee shops, what your mom is telling you, what your teacher is telling you, what the neighbor saying this and that. And, everyone most of the time is coming from like a loving place, but subconsciously they don't realize they're projecting their own fears onto their field. And you could be in that energy field or near it, and your subconscious mind will take on to that. So that's what, when a lot of people and a lot of thought leaders, a lot of teachers, what they mean about how people are living a past that didn't even happen. That's what they mean by that. And then also with the past, it's very interesting because time is an illusion. Everything's happening in the now, but we can directly focus and we can concentrate, and where energy goes, energy flows, and that is where we are putting our point of attraction. So what you're thinking, so if I'm thinking about a past experience, I am really there. I am projecting it out into my energy field, into the universe. And you could be thinking a lot of negative stuff about it. You could, okay, let's say it's a bad relationship. He cheated on me or she cheated on me, and I can't stand my ex and blah blah blah. So you keep now pounding this story into your mind. And this is the story because what we think we become, what story we write reflects back into our experience, into our life. So now you're just printing that in, you're coding it into your mind's eye, into your brain, into your subconscious mind. You are now taking that in. Your cells are listening to this, your body feels it. So now this is what you're projecting, and this is now the, with law of attraction, this is how the universe responds. Oh, okay, you are used to people being abusive to you, being rude to you, you get cheated on, this and that, you attract horrible relationships. Okay, so this is what keeps coming up in your experience. But then you have people go, I don't know why. And that, and this is the whole thing. This is where you need to release the victim card. You need to take ownership. You need to stand in a moment of time, and when you think of your past, are you forgiving it? Are you anchoring into forgiveness? Are you forgiving the other person? Are you forgiving yourself? Most important. Are you forgiving that situation that happened? Are you making peace with it? These are the questions you must ask yourself. And if you can, that is healing that timeline. And then now, whatever relationship you are wanting, you're desiring, that can now just be pulled towards you because you just closed and healed that timeline. You just healed it. You just put some sparkle, magic, holy water, like you put loving energy. And this is what the universe's language is love. So this is where people need to understand And a lot of people don't want to do this though. They don't want to forgive because they want to be so anchored that they are right. And let me tell you something. Would you rather be happy and feel good, or would you rather be right? Because let me answer that question for you. You want to feel good. You want to be happy because that's what's going to get you your dreams, your desires, your goals. That's how you begin living the life you want to create and live. But a lot of people want to be right. But you know what that is? And be nice to yourself if you're like, "No, I am right. You don't know what I went through." Yes, I everyone's living a different path, a different journey. And I have so much love for you, and I am sorry for any experience you have gone through that has brought you so much pain and heartache, but you need to understand that your ego is the one trying to pull you into this safety net and to try to tell you, okay, no, this is where you are going to be safe. You need to know that you need to be right, and you can't forgive and you can't vibrate on the frequency of love because we're safer over here in this anger, in this resistance, in this mad energy, in this chip on the shoulder frequency. And I am right. You are wrong. I know my worth. I'm going to stand. That, yes, there's a whole other conversation about knowing your worthiness. But when you're coming from a place of resistant energy, which you can tell the difference, you can tell when you're in the frequency of love or the frequency of resistance. So, this is where you can begin to rewrite your past. So, if you had a relationship where you had something where it was dramatic with an ex, it did not go well. Maybe they cheated. Maybe they did something. Maybe they were just not good, a good person in that moment of time. They were not treating you right. Can you find it in your heart to forgive and heal that? Can you do that for you? Can you send loving energy and see the bigger picture that maybe that person was also mentally going through their own battles and didn't know how to communicate, didn't know what love is, didn't know how to find love, didn't know how to have love for themselves. So can we be the bigger person? This is where I'm really going to now start being a bit annoying to people, because I'm going to push you into a space, into a place where can you be the bigger person? Can you take the higher road? Because that's not an easy road to take, but it is the right road to take. It's the true, it's the authentic road. It is the road of angelic energy. It's the road of the ethers, the cosmos, of love, of frequency, of universe, of source, of creator, of your guides, of everything. That is the true loving energy, the path you want to go on. And I guarantee the more you heal the past and forgive the past, you will bring what you want in this future so called reality into your present moment. So, this is where everything is happening right now. So, this is where the whole time travel thing comes into play, where you understand, because we are so programmed as humans to believe time in a linear way. We are just, it's past is there, future's there, presence here. But if you see that everything's happening now, I like to say time is a circle. That is what it is, the circle of life, pretty much. That is the time, which is funny because our clocks are shaped like a circle. But this is where time is like this. It's like a spiral. It's a circle. It's where are you in this vortex? And you can spin off and go somewhere in a vortex, past, future, wherever you think in your mind's eye it might be, and you can heal that. You can put energy in that. You can put frequency, you can put expansion in that. You can put evolution in that. So that is how you begin to heal your past, how you forgive your past, how to rewrite your past. Okay. So yes, comment below if that made sense. Like, I really hope, because sometimes I'm like, am I making sense? And I want to know where you're from, what your belief on time is. Let's create questions. Please give it a thumbs up. I'm trying my best on YouTube here. This is fun. But yeah, just give it a thumbs up. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. And yeah, stay in tune for more things that are coming. And yeah, give me more questions or more stuff that you would like to know about time, manifestation, creation, new earth, star seeds, anything that you can feel that is being called to you. I'll try my best to answer that. Oh, and another thing is, if you feel like you can't go into past lives or your past and you're not there yet in your meditation or channeling journey, you can go find someone. There's a lot of people out there who do readings for Akashic records, and just find whoever you feel called to. That is my invitation. Who you feel called to. I've done many, and there's certain people I like, and there's certain people I've tried that maybe I don't resonate with. So it's really about who you feel called to in your journey. So thanks so much for watching, and yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. And yeah, thank you.